Bruce, this is your down the line video of your putting stroke. And if you look at it, here we'll just run this thing through. Here's the stroke. Okay, so you can see the ball leaves the center line almost immediately after you hit. It's a level putt, so there's no reason it'd ever leave that line other than face angle. So what's happened is that, the stroke isn't too bad. There's a little body movement you can see with the knees, but nothing significant. So that's pretty solid. But what you have is kind of the old school Ray Floyd flare your feet out. So you're wide open, and not the feet being open. It looks like, I don't know, 20, 25 degrees, something like that. Your hips and shoulder lines are also open. So when you draw the putter back, it goes outside the center line, but it's really following the toe line. So it follows the toe line. Now, see, the center line of your putter should be on the center line on the mat between those two white lines. You can barely see a dark line, but see, if anything, it should be slightly inside that center line as the club goes back, because you're standing beside the ball. Okay, Pell's was incorrect. It's not straight back and straight through. The only way that can happen is if the ball is actually between your feet. Anyway, so it's a slight arc inside, nothing major. It's definitely not a pull out outside the arc. Now, when you come down, see how the putter path follows your foot line going diagonally across? And then the good news is you hit it in the middle of the putter. Now, to hit it reasonably straight here, your putter the face of the putter has to be open like, I don't know, 10 degrees, something like that. That'll push it down, like compensating errors. It'll push it down the center line of the mat. But here's the problem: is first of all, in this case, it looks like the putter goes outside. Well, the stance and everything brings in inconsistency. For example, okay, so in this case, it looks like your toes are like, your feet are 22% open. Okay, how do you know it's exactly 22? It might be 20 in one case and 28 in the next, things like that. If your body lines are lined up with the center line or start line of the putt, then there's no question. You're either on the line or not. So see the inconsistency? And same thing here with the stroke. So the stroke is off, not quite like the foot line, but it's off a center line, maybe, I don't know, 15, 18 degrees. So how much, it doesn't always happen that you're off by 18 degrees. And then when you come back, you got to fan the club face open. All those things cause inconsistencies. Okay. If you keep the club face going roughly on the center line with a slight arc, both back and forward, and it doesn't matter if you got your pop stroke or the more modern shoulder stroke. It doesn't matter. The club still has to go slightly arced inside on the backswing and inside on the follow through. So I suggest you straighten up your body lines, you get one of these mats. Now, if it's too long to fit in your house, cut it off. But what I've done is got this mat, and I'll work on mechanics, because you got to be able to start the ball on the start line. Okay, and if there's no brake like in your house, then it should never leave it. And if it leaves it, you got a face angle problem. Now, your face angle problem is caused by path, because your path is way outside. If you close up the club face, you're gonna hook this putt every time like you did this time, maybe more so. So to hit it straight, you've got to leave the toe of the club open. It just causes inconsistency. So I know you like your putting, but I'm saying as we get older, we're not going to have this fine-tuning adjustment of fanning the club face open at the particular right time, the particular angle. So that would be my suggestion.